Welcome, everyone. Each week, we gather together to explore the inner light, attune to our higher self, and receive guidance from enlightened beings. May this shared experience deepen our love, expand our perception, and unite our souls in peace. Let us begin. The elders describe a simple but profound scheme that underlies the evolution of all life on Earth. For humanity, it has meant a long descent from a subtle plane of life into dense matter, and now the return through soul's awakening towards the world of light. In the spirit of the elders' teaching, the birth of soul consciousness is tied to the ascent of humanity on the upward arc. The forces of evolution have brought about humanity's awakening so that it can help lift the other kingdoms in this upward movement. All the kingdoms in manifestation, mineral, plant, animal, and human, have reached the deepest point of descent and have begun the upward climb toward the subtler realms where spiritual light will increasingly infuse the world of form. From here, a natural question arises. How might a deeper sensing of the etheric realm support the awakening of the soul and our service to the plan? Let's take a moment of reflection, allowing the question to open the group field. We will now begin a guided meditation.
Settling into a comfortable posture, allow the body to soften. The breath to slow. And the mind grow quiet. Feel a sense of entering a shared field of light, a field already present, already holding us in a light-filled sphere. Resting in the sphere of light, let your awareness begin to rise, as though opening into a finer, clearer space within. Sense the presence of the soul. A steady point of light, a quiet radiance that has always been there. Let yourself feel the awakening already underway. The inner light beginning to stir, to expand, to clarify. From this place of inner light, sense humanity itself rising on the upward arc. Not only through effort, but through a natural turning in the great wheel of evolution. A movement from density toward light. You may sense this shift occurring in the world today, in the growing longing for truth and meaning. In the rising compassion within the human family. In the widening recognition that all life is interconnected. And in the growing intuition that humanity is being drawn toward a higher purpose. Let these recognitions settle gently in the heart. Now, allow your awareness to widen, to include the other kingdoms of nature. Mineral, plant, animal. Sense humanity's awakening as a light that helps lift all life. See it in the growing reverence for the living world emerging across cultures. In the tenderness towards animals. And in the growing care for the earth. Now sense the long unfolding of ages that has brought us to this point. Earth itself has been evolving for billions of years, each kingdom preparing the ground for the next. The mineral kingdom gave rise to the plant to the animal, and humanity emerged as the next step in that long unfolding of Earth's kingdoms. And deeper still, the story of life reaches back far beyond the physical. The life of Earth did not begin in dense physical matter. It began in a field of lighted substance, where the earliest forms took shape. Each kingdom began its journey there, in this finer, luminous sphere, and over vast ages descended into the greater density of physical form. Hold the sense of a long descent into matter, followed now by an upward movement toward light. And within this long unfolding, sense a deeper purpose at work. The evolution of Earth and the beings within it is not random. It moves within a divine plan. A design that expresses the purpose of the great life whose body is this planet. Feel the quiet presence of that purpose, steady, patient over long ages, guiding all things forward. And within that steady guidance, feel the quiet impulse of divine will. Drawing humanity onward toward a plane of greater refinement and greater light, opening the way for deeper awakening. As this movement continues, something entirely new is emerging. An upward shift that makes possible an environment where the soul of humanity can unfold more fully. This soul unfoldment becomes essential for Earth's long journey toward becoming a sacred planet. Sense yourself participating in this collective ascent. Now, gently shift your attention to the subtle living web that underlies and interpenetrates all forms, the etheric field. A simple impression of a luminous network. A field of energy and relationship through which all life is connected. Let yourself rest within this subtle web, feeling its quiet vitality. Into this field of light, bring the question we are holding today. How might a deeper sensing of the etheric realm support the awakening of the soul and our service to the plan? Hold the question lightly, without seeking an answer. Simply allow it to open the intuitive field. Now become receptive and open to any subtle impressions that may arise. They may come as a feeling, a quality, a quiet knowing, a sense of direction. Let the impressions emerge naturally from the soul and from the etheric field in which we are resting. From this place of inner alignment, let light begin to radiate outward through the etheric web underlying our being. Let it touch humanity and the other kingdoms of nature, lifting, clarifying, strengthening the upward movement of all life. Sense yourself as part of this radiatory work. Now gently return your awareness to the body, to the breath, to the presence of the group. Let the impressions you have received settle quietly within you. Take a final breath together. May the light we have touched here clarify our minds, steady our hearts, and guide our service in the world.
Thank you for joining us. Let us rest in the joy of the soul as we end with music.
to